I let my divorced sister stay with me. Then I found her boyfriend sleeping in my bed. I bought my condo at 28. 3 years of eating rice and beans, skipping vacations, stacking every dollar from my job as a network engineer. I own it outright. No mortgage. Mine. My sister Priya got divorced 14 months ago. Blindsided. 3 states away. No savings. I told her she could stay with me for a few months while she got back on her feet. She arrived with 2 suitcases and a lot of tears. I cleared out the guest room, put in a real dresser, gave her a shelf in the fridge. She started working remote customer service and slowly stabilized. I was proud of her. Genuinely. Then around month 4, she started bringing someone around. A guy named Derek. Quiet at first, then louder, then present every weekend, then there 4 nights a week, then there when I woke up on a Tuesday. I pulled her aside and said, look, I don't mind you having a boyfriend, but this is my home and I need to agree before someone is basically living here. She nodded, apologized, and nothing changed. I have a second bedroom I use as my office. Dual monitors, a standing desk, server rack in the corner. I run everything from that room. It is not a guest space. That was always clear. 3 months ago, I came home from the gym and walked into my office to find Derek sitting at my desk using my second monitor to play a video game. His sneakers were on my equipment bag. Priya was leaning in the doorway, smiling like this was normal. I asked him to leave the room. He looked at Priya. She looked at me with this expression I hadn't seen since we were kids when she wanted me to give her something. He's just using the extra monitor. You weren't home. I told her clearly. That room is off limits to him, period. She said I was being controlling. Derek picked up his stuff without a word and walked out. That night, she didn't speak to me. 2 weeks later, I travel for a work conference. 4 days. I come back to find the office furniture rearranged. My desk moved against the wall. A second chair. Candles on my equipment shelf. She had made it their shared space while I was gone. I sat on the couch and waited for her to come home. When she walked in with Derek, I told him he needed to leave the apartment while we talked. He looked at her. She nodded. He left. I told her she had crossed a line I'd warned her about. I told her I needed a decision. She either respects my boundaries and Derek stops being a permanent resident, or I would need her to find her own place by end of month. She called me cold, said I had never understood what she went through with the divorce, said this was the least I could do as her brother. I said, I gave you a home when you had nothing. I've asked you for one thing. She left for Derek's place and sent me a paragraph by text about how family is supposed to sacrifice for each other. I restored my office that night. 3 days of silence. Then she came back, apologized, said Derek would stop staying over so much. I believed her. Last week I got home late from a client call. Lights were on. I unlocked my bedroom door and found Derek asleep in my bed. My bedroom. His gym bag was on my floor. His charger and my outlet. I woke him up. He actually seemed confused, like he couldn't understand why I was upset. Priya came in from the hallway. Her eyes were already defensive. He had nowhere to go tonight. I didn't think it was a big deal. I looked at her for a long moment. Pack your things, both of you. You have until tomorrow evening. She started crying. Derek started explaining. I walked to the kitchen, poured a glass of water, and went to my restored office and closed the door. By 4 p.m. the next day, her key was on the counter and the apartment was quiet. I haven't heard from her since. I don't know if that makes me the villain, but I sleep in my own bed now.